Hello, fact seekers, and a warm welcome to our channel. Whether you're a new subscriber or a longtime follower, we're thrilled to have you here with us today. If you're passionate about exploring the depths of psychology and understanding the intricacies of human behavior, then you've come to the right place. So if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss any of our exciting uploads. Now let's embark on this thrilling journey together as we unravel the fascinating world of psychology. Today, we're delving into the fascinating world of psychology to explore 10 surprising psychological differences between men and women. It's essential to remember that these differences are general tendencies and not absolute rules. Human behavior is complex and influenced by a combination of factors, including biology, culture, and personal experiences. So let's dive in and discover the intriguing contrasts between the minds of men and women. Communication styles. One of the most well-known psychological differences between men and women lies in their communication styles. Studies have shown that women tend to use more elaborate language and nonverbal cues, making their conversations more emotionally nuanced. They often engage in what researchers call rapport talk, which emphasizes building connections and establishing relationships. On the other hand, men are often more direct and concise in their communication. They tend to focus on the exchange of information, which researchers refer to as report talk. This style often centers on conveying facts, providing solutions, and problem-solving. These differing communication styles can sometimes lead to misunderstandings between men and women. Understanding and appreciating these variations can significantly improve interpersonal relationships and communication. Emotional expression. Emotional expression is another area where men and women tend to differ. Women often display a more extensive range of emotions and are generally more comfortable discussing their feelings with others. This emotional openness fosters deeper connections and empathy in their relationships. On the flip side, men may have a harder time expressing vulnerability. Society has often associated traditional masculinity with emotional stoicism, leading some men to feel reluctant to share their feelings openly. This emotional suppression can sometimes lead to emotional bottling up, affecting mental health and overall well-being. Encouraging open and supportive environments for emotional expression can help bridge this gap and foster healthier emotional communication for both men and women. Spatial abilities. Spatial abilities refer to the capacity to understand and mentally manipulate visual information. Research suggests that men typically perform better on spatial tasks, like mentally rotating objects and navigating in physical environments. On the other hand, women excel in tasks that require detailed memory and object recognition. Their heightened attention to details aids in activities such as finding items in cluttered spaces or recalling specific visual information. These differences in spatial abilities have been linked to brain structure and hormonal influences. However, it's essential to note that individual variations within each gender can be significant, and there are plenty of men with exceptional object recognition abilities and women with outstanding spatial reasoning skills. Risk-taking behavior. When it comes to risk-taking behavior, men and women often approach it differently. Men, on average, tend to take more significant risks. This behavior can be attributed to both biological and cultural factors. Biologically, higher levels of testosterone in men may contribute to their inclination for risk-taking. Culturally, notions of traditional masculinity often encourage men to demonstrate bravery, assertiveness, and a willingness to take on challenges. This can lead to riskier behaviors in certain situations. On the other hand, women may be more risk-averse, displaying a preference for cautious decision-making. Social expectations and gender roles might play a role in discouraging women from engaging in risky behavior. Understanding these differences in risk-taking behavior can help us develop more inclusive approaches to decision-making and encourage a balanced perspective in all individuals. Aggression and conflict resolution. Aggression and conflict resolution strategies also reveal psychological distinctions between men and women. Men are more likely to engage in physical aggression when faced with conflict or competition. This pattern can be traced back to evolutionary roots, where physical strength and aggression were essential for survival and reproduction. Women may opt for relational aggression in dealing with conflicts. Relational aggression involves using social exclusion, gossip, or manipulation to assert dominance or inflict harm. This form of aggression relies on social intelligence and can be equally damaging as physical aggression in certain contexts. In conflict resolution, men often lean toward competitive solutions where they seek to win the argument or emerge as the dominant party. Women, on the other hand, tend to seek compromise and collaboration, emphasizing the importance of maintaining relationships and harmony. Recognizing and promoting constructive conflict resolution techniques can help bridge these differences and foster healthier communication and relationships for all genders. Empathy and compassion. Empathy, the ability to understand and share another person's emotions, is an area where women often show an advantage. They tend to be more empathetic and compassionate, which allows them to form deep connections with others and provide strong emotional support. On the other hand, men may display a stronger inclination toward analytical thinking and problem solving. This trait can be beneficial in certain contexts, such as critical decision-making or logic-based tasks. It's essential to remember that empathy and compassion are not exclusively tied to gender. These traits can be cultivated and developed in anyone, regardless of their gender identity. Encouraging empathy and compassion in all individuals can lead to more supportive and understanding communities. Brain structure and processing. Several studies have explored differences in brain structure and processing between men and women. While it is vital to avoid generalizations, certain trends have been observed. For instance, the corpus callosum, the bundle of nerves connecting the brain's two hemispheres, tends to be larger in women. This suggests enhanced communication between brain regions, potentially contributing to the widely recognized women's multitasking abilities. On the other hand, men's brains may exhibit higher lateralization, meaning that specific brain regions are more specialized for particular tasks. This characteristic might explain some of the gender differences in cognitive strengths. It's important to note that individual variations are vast, and these general trends do not dictate an individual's abilities or potential. Hormonal influence. Hormones play a significant role in shaping psychological differences between men and women. Testosterone, which is higher in men, is associated with increased assertiveness and risk-taking behavior. This hormone also plays a role in competitive tendencies and may contribute to the fight-or-flight response. Estrogen, higher in women, influences emotional regulation and social bonding. This hormone is believed to enhance social sensitivity and may contribute to the greater emotional expression observed in women. However, it is crucial to remember that hormonal influences are just one factor among many that shape behavior and psychology. Individual differences within each gender can be far more significant than any generalized hormonal effects. Decision-making. Decision-making processes can vary between men and women. Women often consider a broader range of options and factors when making choices, potentially leading to more complex decision-making. This approach can be highly advantageous in situations where multiple variables need to be taken into account. Men, on the other hand, may prioritize a few key factors when making decisions, aiming for a more straightforward and efficient approach. This focused decision-making style can be useful in certain contexts that require quick and decisive action. Both decision-making styles have their strengths and weaknesses, and understanding these variations can lead to more well-rounded decision-making processes in various situations. Perception of pain. Let's explore the perception of pain. Research indicates that women may have a higher pain threshold and tolerance compared to men. This difference is believed to be influenced by various factors, including hormonal fluctuations and genetic factors. However, men may be less likely to report pain due to societal expectations surrounding masculinity. The stoic and self-reliant stereotype often associated with men may discourage them from seeking help or acknowledging their pain. Recognizing and challenging these stereotypes can lead to better pain management and healthcare for both men and women. And there you have it, 10 surprising psychological differences between men and women. Remember, these differences are not rigid categories, but rather trends that may vary among individuals. Understanding these distinctions can help us appreciate the uniqueness of each gender while breaking free from stereotypes and biases. If you found this video enlightening, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content like this. Thank you for joining us today, and until next time, take care and keep exploring the fascinating world of psychology.